Oh snap! So y'all know I always love a good Molly Meldrum interview, especially with Madonna, right? This is where like the first time I ever seen Molly. Of course, y'all know I'm a big Michael Jackson fan, so he was interviewing Michael. I seen all his Michael interviews, love all his Madonna interviews. I was excited to hear during this time in the journey we got a Molly interview. So let's get to it.
It's more than a statement, it's a way of life. Celebration. The Miss Jackson talking.
What's the guy with the sweater? Madonna got on the Where's Waldo sweater. She's just missing the hat.
In here we have a lovely...
Hi Heather, how are you?
She's Heather. She's just Heather.
Yeah, Madonna's face was a little too bony for me right now. I need my girl to gain about good 10, 15 pounds. All right, let's go.
You're from over in Australia, and this is Nikki, my counterpart here in Paris.
Thanks, Mark.
Hi, everybody. Nice to have you here. Welcome. Welcome to my inner healing.
Okay, we ready? Let's do it.
Doing you wrong.
So I kind of got a love-hate relationship with this haircut, right? Because a part of me just doesn't like it. But then a part of me is kind of like glad she did cut her hair because like literally this feels like such a different woman in this era than any other era before. Like I get it, you know what I'm saying? Like Aquarius, the first time she came out, since she had came out, she, you know, rocked her dark hair and stuff. Boom, that's cool. But this just feels different, you know what I mean? And then she went back blonde during the era, you know what I mean? This just feels like a different woman is on the horizon, and a different woman's on the horizon. And I'm literally excited to hear what this Bedtime Stories album is about to sound like. Even though Erotica is not my favorite album at all, still don't remember songs like that. But I will say Bedtime Stories. I mean, I feel like the future's looking bright. I've already heard 2 songs, and that was like before I start doing the journey, right? I heard Human Nature, and I heard Survival. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to Nicki and Donna. Hey, I'll never be an angel. Hey, I'll never be a saint. It's true. Woo! I'm too busy surviving. My favorite part of the song should be like, got me caught up. All right, anyway, let's go. And what you cannot see.
I tell you what, it's a pretty grueling show, though, to you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I thought the last one was...
No, this one's harder.
It is, indeed.
Emotionally.
Dang, the sounds
Yeah,
up.
good, though.
Not hard physically.
Staging's wonderful.
Hold on,
Yeah,
y'all.
good,
Hold
yeah.
on. I gotta see. Let me fast forward a little bit, see if the sound work or if it just suck.
There's something of reason, but
It suck. All right, let's see. Hold on. Can I get like better sound quality somewhere else? Let's see.
Madonna is bigger than most rock stars ever get. And now for the first time, she's heading to Australia as part of her World Girly Show tour.
And we saw the tour.
Notoriously
Shout out
difficult
to
to pin
the
down, Madonna did
tour.
agree to
Shout
one
out to
interview
the
before she
tour.
arrived here next month. The lucky man, her old mate, Molly Meldrum, who flew to Paris for this world-exclusive report. Right.
I'm coming to Australia, and and damn it, I want to have a good time.
Looking for a good time.
And Molly said it, global, right? I feel like too many instances these days, people use the word like legendary. And it's like, wait a minute. This person you talking about legendary, do they got global appeal? Meaning they can go all over the world and everybody know who they are? Like literally, I feel like we count probably 2 people today who's really got global appeal, right? They on tour right now. Shout out to Taylor Swift, shout out to Queen Bee. All right, anyway, let's go.
Well, I've heard about the surfers and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't noticed them.
You lies!
But before Australia, there's a few places in between. Madonna is back on the
Oh,
road.
that was the Boots on the tour? Kind of look like them, right?
Hi, welcome to Paris, the latest stop in Madonna's worldwide girly tour. Madonna...
Okay, let's just give a shout out to Molly's outfit, okay? Let's do some Molly outfit appreciation. Molly got on here a cowboy hat, boom. The blazer, boom. A nice kind of teal looking color. And a nice clean white tee. Shout out to Molly.
Madonna's not out to rock the audiences, but to rock the knockers and prove that she's still the biggest and the best.
You will be shocked and amazed. Shocked and amazed.
Well, he too hype.
Hey, I mean, I saw you last night in concert. Great concert. And you actually looked happy. I mean, really happy.
Mm-hmm. I am
Yeah?
happy, yeah. I have a good time doing the show. I don't know, it's just, it's been a pretty grueling year for me, and for an assortment of reasons, but it's just, I feel like so many of the things that I wanted to say didn't really come out the way, or that people misunderstood a lot of the things that I was doing. And I feel like with my show, it's not something that anyone can take out of context because it's just the audience and me, and I feel an incredible sense of freedom. I feel like it's exactly what I want to say. You know what I mean?
Okay, I will say yes to that, right? Because after honestly seeing the tour, the album, the messaging of what the album was trying to accomplish comes across. But just hearing like the songs individually, it's like, I don't know, wasn't feeling it, you know what I mean? But seeing the overarching, like, okay, boom, I'm telling the story here, it makes sense. Still, some of them songs I still wasn't feeling, but I get what she's saying.
We are playing in Detroit, and I said, "Oh, Dad, you're going to really like this show." And he's like, "Are you sure? Is there, well, should I come? Is there anything that you think's going to bother me?" I said, "No, I don't think so, Dad. I think it's very sophisticated, and I think that there's a lot that you'll enjoy, and I never take my clothes off, so it'll be cool. Don't worry."
Madonna knows that this tour comes at a time of unprecedented scrutiny. The critics are sniping, but ever since Sex, the book that is, she's been overexposed.
And this is one of the first times this whole journey I'm gonna agree with the critics. Again, I still think the book was just not needed, right? I got she made her book, I got the artistic statement she was trying to make, but I just feel like seeing Madonna in the nude throughout pages, it just was not needed. Anyway, let's go.
A sex book. A sex book.
Don't drool all over
No,
yourself.
I did drool over this sex book, and coming from me, that's astounding, I reckon, you know?
Yeah, because you've seen it all,
Yeah.
Molly. They've done it all, mind you.
Come on. Back
Okay.
to you.
All right, come on, Molly.
A book that, I mean, sold a lot.
I gotta
Some
pay
people
the
say, well,
rent.
she can't shop anymore. I mean, you
Pay the
have
rent.
Well, no, I mean, that's not my intention. My intention is to make a book of my sexual fantasies. That's what everybody's sort of obsessed with because I guess they're shocked, but...
I mean, this looks pretty sexy, this outfit.
Get out of here.
It does.
You think?
I do. I reckon it looks very sexy. You don't think it looks sexy?
But isn't that how typical, like, you know, hetero guys are? Like, when a girl doesn't think she's sexy, he's like, "Oh, you look so sexy." You like, "Well, I just got on some nothing." Like, let's go.
I think you need to
Maybe it's because you're wearing
I think
a
you
kilt.
need to get some sleep, Molly.
Yeah, maybe it's because you're wearing a kilt.
Well, I have this bruise right here. Is that sexy? Right there on my knee?
Is that obviously from
Ouch.
performing on stage? I hope it is.
Well, I'm not going to tell you.
Well, don't tell me. Would you say being this work level that you put yourself through, being
Yeah.
on stage, is like an aphrodisiac or what? To you?
Aphrodisiac, I don't think that's a good way to describe it because when I think of aphrodisiac, I think something that just brings you pleasure.
Mhm.
It's draining. It's as painful as it is rewarding to do a show like this. When it's over with, I feel incredible when I did a good show. But right before it, I mean, and the moments leading up to it, I'm just so tense and so anxiety-ridden, you know, so it's both.
Like a chameleon, Madonna is always changing. Just when you think you've caught her in one image, she comes up with something totally different. Her ability to come up with something new, daring and provocative is one of her many enduring qualities.
Like a virgin, hey, touch from a very first time.
World difference, right? Like, for real.
She works on so many levels. A woman of tantalising contradictions. A temptress who still prays before going on stage.
Dear Lord, saw last night in Toronto. I lead the prayer. Yeah, every night.
Is that important for everyone? I mean,
I think it is. I think it's good for everybody to stand in a room and hold hands and just take a moment to focus and think about what we're doing. Maybe it's a little bit of superstition, you know, you just want to say, dear God, let us have a good show. Let us watch each other's backs, that kind of thing. But, you know, athletes do it too. It's just a moment for everybody just to get together and go, let's do it.
I love you, Madonna. She's great. She's fantastic. She's fabulous.
The cheers of the audience ring in her ears, but so do the sour grapes of the notorious English tabloid press. Madonna had become their
Nice
latest
sleazy
tall
does
poppy
it.
target.
It's easy to slag me off, you know, but it does hurt me, and then a lot of times I'm amused by it. The thing that gets me through it is just concentrating on my work and relying on my friends. I mean, the opinions that matter to me are my peers, people that I respect, and my friends, you know, and they're really supportive of me, and that usually gets me through.
Not that she's too worried. She's got other things on her mind, like Australia, for instance.
You've been telling me for 10 years that I have to come here, so I want to see kangaroos.
right.
I want to hear everyone say good day to me. What else?
Well, maybe those surf lifesavers, Lovey.
No, my trainer says, like, there's some guy there, like, he's like a god there. He's like this really famous guy, he's blonde, long hair, muscular, like, triathlon guy. Do you know who I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
he's probably the Iron Man.
What? Yeah, the Iron Man. What's he like?
He's a very nice bloke, actually, Madonna.
Oh, well, okay.
Madonna, always with her eye on the main chance. She sets a hectic pace, but for how much longer?
Are you going to settle down one day, have a baby, perhaps?
Why can't I have a baby and not settle down?
Boom.
I'm just going to pop it right out.
Thanks, Madonna. I'm looking forward to coming down to Australia, and I hope you don't have the baby there.
All right. Again, Madonna always get goofy when she talks to Molly. And wow, Madonna just made my bed break when I just laughed at her. Anyway. Yeah, so two things. Rain. Like, the more I just hear rain, the more I love it. So shout out to all y'all rain lovers. But again, still not like, I don't know, but I just love it. Okay. Anyway, I think I rate Rain kind of high in the album. I believe it's like top 3 if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, love that moment on tour between her and Nikki. Donna. It was so intimate, right? And it's like we were kind of invading on them, like rehearsing or something, right? It was just such a cool moment. And shout out to Molly again. Been rocking with Molly since 1984 when he was like, yeah, boom, they was sleeping on Madonna 83. Like, okay, I heard it. I seen I'm burning up. Like, okay, this girl, she got something. He wasn't lying. All right, anyway, like she told y'all, she's not the other. I do anything. I'm on fire. Okay, the girl's still on fire 10 years later, right? And shout out to, this is going to sound weird, but shout out to Jack Gordon. This is LaToya Jackson's one and only husband. He died, right? Kind of a scum, from what I understand, but the man said something I cannot deny. He said, a person has a 10-year run to make the biggest impact they will make in their entire career. And I feel like this 10 year for Madonna has been very impactful. Like, Madonna literally didn't have to make another album after Erotica, and her impact, I still feel like, would be felt today. Right, so I'm curious to see this next 10 years we're going to, right? What Madonna is bringing to the table, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just curious, all right? But anyway, so Drop the comments down below. You saw this interview down under with Molly. First time it airs, drop the comments down below. First time seeing it like me, drop the comments down below. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel. If you are subscribed, make sure you join the channel. And if you'd like for me to react to something your choice to what to do, hit me up on Patreon. The link is below. Alright guys, I'll see you next time.